Welcome to episode 29. So this is a bit of a 2-for-1 deal, this one. So Woody is now back from the paint shop, so there's some cleaning up to do, and like this strip here is missing that clip, so I'm going to have to do something with that. But it's back, and for what I wanted to achieve, this is free with shadows, by the way. This is really good. Come out better than I expected, I suppose, for the whole deal. The carpet, waiting for the carpet at the back, complete with biggles, goggles and helmet. So yeah, there's still obviously a bit of cleaning up to do. So yeah, it turned out really well. So I'm getting a new carpet for the boot. Yeah, but that's a lot better than it was before. So there's a new carpet. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, so that's looking a lot better than it was before. A lot fresher now. So that's, yeah, Woody back in the fold, all freshly painted, and yeah, ready to go. So I've got a bit of a show coming up later on in June now, so I'll get that strip replaced, and obviously quite a bit of cleaning up to do. And a gentleman pointed out that I've got the carburetor on the wrong way round, so the carburetor should actually be 180 degrees out from what it is right there. So would explain why the throttle cable is such an angle, because it should be over here. And yeah, I've got to change that around at some point. So yeah, thank you very much indeed for pointing that out. I saw one picture and that's the way it was, and yeah, didn't expect it to be 180 degrees out. So there we go. So that's that done. So the second part of this video now is around the windscreen. So I advertised for I wanted a windscreen on Gumtree, and I got scammed twice last week, so I wasn't very happy about that. But these things happen, and I hope that both of those people, if that's what you want to describe them as, get their karma at some point in their lives. So, done the seal. I've now done the seal on the bottom of the windshield. So you can see it's all in now, neat and tidy. So I've left the ends in, so that the rubber, I'll hope, will set, and then I'll just flick this out back like 2 or 3 inches to get the 2 screws in for the bottom of the screen. But to get that in, honestly, took me literally about 5 minutes. So I used a bit of one gentleman suggested tyre shine, so I tried some tyre shine on it, and that seemed to work better than the soapy water. So I got some hot soapy water to set the ball rolling. So I put the rubber in there, left it in there for 20 minutes, and then I got some of the local tyre shine, sprayed that on both surfaces, and then I got a pair of pliers and I lent it up like this, so the weight, so the remainder of the seal was in the bucket, and then the seal was pushing it itself, or dropping itself into the groove as I pulled. So then I pulled with a pair of long nose pliers and pulled it like 1 inch and a bit, something further than it should have been, so that I've got room to cut. Everything's been pushed in now, and I've got that nightmare job I've heard about now of pushing this out so that it lands on the bodywork where it should do. So on the other side of things, I had to drill and tap, I think, these holes out. I think I showed that one before. So they're done. Then got the new brackets because the other ones were a bit munted, and the new rails. So I've just been working out now how to put the rails in. So the rails will go in here, and then I'll rivet them in on the bottom, in the middle, and then they get screwed at the top and the bottom. So I got new screws because I didn't want to be messing around with trying to figure out all that. So these are all nickel plated, hopefully reduce the amount of corrosion. So I've got the numbers, and then I've written on here, so that's the top, inner, outer, so I know what that means, even if nobody else does. And the bottom bracket, that one goes through the seal on the bottom rail, and then these are the bottom brackets, so these are the inside ones, so they're the inside ones that go through the bracket. And then these two here are off the top, and then obviously these are off the top as well. So these two brackets here, they've survived. I'm going to go and give them clean up a bit of a paint. I've tapped all the holes out, so they're all tapped out now, and yeah, nearly ready for assembly. So yeah, a little bit of work to do, but yeah, that's what it is now. So thank you very much indeed for the tips and things, but if I was doing this again now, I would take the screen apart first go, right? I spent maybe 7 or 8 hours trying to get that seal in with very little success. So I took the screen apart. I can fix the screen, put new seals in, do all my stuff, what I wanted to do, put a new seal in. Yeah, it took me honestly 5 minutes. So yeah, no messing around with angled tools, trying to push the seal in. This one was the one that I used the most, because at the very end, on this end here, I had to push this in to the small lip on the front. But yeah, absolutely fantastic, very pleased with that. And yeah, hope you subscribe and enjoying the video. So yeah, subscribe, and yeah, any comments, I'm welcome to receive any constructive feedback. But yeah, that worked for me.